Tea lights are actually my favorite candles to use in spells for a couple of reasons. One being they're cheap. This one came from the Dollar Tree, so I literally had to dig out the wick, but that's fine. They're cheap and they don't take a long time to burn. And so if you don't know, in witchcraft you're not supposed to blow out a candle because it's offensive to element of fire. And sometimes waiting for a candle to burn down can be a bit. So using a tea light is a nice way to, and you can use several of them, to do a spell and a little bit quickly and then a little bit more on the cheap side, but still have the magic involved. But there's some other things about tea lights that I like in particular, and that is the fact that you can take this out and you can write something in here, a symbol, a rune, a sigil, words. You can also fill it with crystals. You can fill it with herbs. You can use essential oils, whatever, and then you can pop this back on and use it as this candle, right? So we just put in ginger and quartz, which we can use as a money candle if we wanted to. The other thing I want to suggest is with all candles, you should cleanse them. I'm using Florida water, but you can use water. Take your finger, cleanse the candle, because you don't know who touched it. After that dries, you want to maybe take an anointing oil and add an oil. You can get these at Botanicas, or you can just use olive oil. You want to anoint it, and then you want to, I like to use a pointed quartz crystal to carve in my message. In this case, I'm going to draw a rune for wealth, right? And so now I have this candle all prepared to be used in a spell. It's been cleansed, it's been blessed, it has the herbs and the crystals in there to amplify it, it has a symbol on it, and I did this pretty cheap, pretty quickly. But remember, with witchcraft, all the energy you put in, you receive back. So we did all these different little layers and added the things to this candle, and that's just going to return back to you in the magic 3 times. So the more you can kind of get creative and add, the better your craft will be.